Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our live franchise mode series with the Toronto Blue Jays on MLB The Show 25, starting a brand new decade, moving into the 2035 season. Year number 11 starts now. Thank you for joining us here on tonight's live stream. If you're joining after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to about the 4-minute mark. But until then, if you're just starting to join us here, we'll start welcoming everybody in. But like I said, if it's after the fact and you're getting caught up on the series, you can hop ahead to that point. If not, we'll start welcoming everybody in to get excited for the new decade. We had a blockbuster offseason, busier than we thought it would be, as we went out and got a new closing pitcher, a new ace lefty, not ace, but new top-end, high-end lefty in our rotation. Welcome Chickadee to the stream, first one in. The 2034 Cy Young winner, now number 2 in our rotation. As we continue to get stronger, we have more money to spend, more players continue to want to come here to Toronto, as even though we lost the World Series last year, we made yet another World Series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have made 5 World Series in 7 years, winning 4 titles. So players want to be here in Toronto, and year number 11 will start tonight. Well, be in its entirety tonight. The 2035 season coming your way. I'll go ahead and pull up the depth chart so you can take a little look at how things are moving into this 11th season. Like I said, busier offseason than we thought it was going to be. Going out and getting a new closing pitcher, Jennings added to our rotation as our best lefty. We only have 2 lefties in the entire MLB staff. So it's a little bit tight. We'd want another lefty in here. Just our righties have been so good. So as long as they're performing well, we'll survive. But in a perfect world, we would have another lefty or 2 in the bullpen. We'll see how it works out moving into our 11th season here in Toronto. Through our 11 seasons, we have only won 100-plus games, through our 10 seasons, 3 times. So in 10 seasons, we've only won 100 games or more 3 times. So we continue to have great postseason success, but the regular season is usually strong enough, but nothing crazy. Let's see if we can win 100-plus games in back-to-back seasons for the first time in this entire franchise mode. That would be something special. Let me go ahead and just share this out into the world. We'll get started in, let's see, in about a minute and a half. I'll just share this into the Twitter world. Discord notification went. We are live to start the new decade, moving into year number 11 with the Blue Jays. There we go. Share that out and good to go. Lovely. Welcome everyone on this Tuesday evening. There we go. Set this to the side. I look forward to seeing how this team simulates. Still, some of our veterans in here, of course. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And guys who have become veterans now over the years. A guy like, I don't know, Kai Ashton is his 4th season as a Blue Jay? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So guys, when do you become a veteran? I'm not sure when you can call it exactly. But guys who have been here for multiple seasons now, becoming and holding different roles in this team. Could we call Lance Harris a veteran? It's only going to be his 3rd MLB season, but we drafted him back in 2025, and now here we are in 2035, coming off of a super strong rookie season in 2034, where he batted .331 in 84 games played. He's only a 75 overall, but he keeps getting better. Lionel Sims is going to be a big question mark for us if he can stay as our everyday third baseman. You know what? His overall is nothing impressive, but if he can bat 270 plus again and still contribute in the way that he does. How many errors did he have last year? 4 errors isn't horrible for a whole season as an everyday third baseman. Same for Todd Covington. He's only an 82 overall, but he's had some strong seasons. He is a playoff MVP back in 2031. If these players can continue to perform despite their overalls, then hey, I'm happy to have them continue. We can save some money on them too. That would be great. So we'll see how the results come in when going gets tough. So we've passed the 4-minute mark now. Welcome a new decade. 2035 season starts now in episode number 28 of our series here with the Blue Jays. In the off season, that was not much changed for the bats. Just moving around with the rotation, with the lineup, and a couple of bats moving out. A couple of everyday guys like Wendell Phillips now solidifying himself. He's going to be an everyday guy this season. Look at that stash. Anel Martinez, from a 79 down to a 77. Can he be a good platoon guy for us? All of his different positions he can play is super helpful. Real Divinity, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you in. How was your day? You know what? It was a busy day. It was a very busy day. It took a lot of energy. Came home. The wife had a fantastic supper ready to go. Made my evening a lot better. So Zendasora, she's a good one. But yeah, long day at work. Glad to be with everybody here for the Blue Jays. How was your day? So Sasaki here, 95 overall, continues to be our ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, into his 5th season as a Blue Jay. Signed on for this year and next year. 3-time Cy Young winner. Could he win some awards with us? That would be great. Sam Jennings behind him as the lefty. He won the Cy Young in Cleveland. He was drafted in the first round from Germany by the LA Angels. Went to Cleveland, and now here he is in Toronto. Already his 3rd team. Oddman, welcome to the stream. Doing all right, my friend. Hope it's all the same on your end. Sam Jennings. Yes, you know what? Most of the time, yes. Most of the time, yes. So Sam Jennings signed a 4-year deal with us. The reason why we paid him so much is because we got him on that shorter term. 4 years at $39 million. I think we're content enough with that. And welcome as well to Hobbs, one of our channel members. Von Costa continues to hang on for life. He had a super strong season. We got to give it to him. I'm glad that he's continuing to kind of find his groove, so I'm happy to continue to keep him and pay him if he can be a sub-4 ERA guy. Johnny Evers, who had last season cut short due to injury, he'll get a full season now, 84 overall, first-round pick in 2029. Glad to hear that from you as well, Real Divinity. And Robbie Coppola had 7 starts last year, wasn't great, was really poor in the postseason. Here is his chance. He's an 85 overall with 8 potential. Let's definitely give him the chance. He has to try and perform. Miguel Cordero, another guy with 8 potential, 83 at 23. George Mendoza in long relief. Spence Jung, 89 overall. John Jackson in mid relief. Could he be our closer? That's a question mark. But we did finally get Porter Rosnoy, welcome Jeremy to the stream, in free agency. So he's probably going to be that guy. 46 saves last year between Minnesota and I'm not sure with who else. 2-time All-Star, signed to a very reasonable 5-year contract at $15.2 million as a 90 overall. So Rosnoy in the closing role. Darrell Baisley with his crazy Ks per 9 and hits per 9. These guys could all be closers. Rosnoy, Baisley, Jackson, they could all be closers. So we'll see who runs with the opportunity. Clemente Acosta in here as well. And yeah, we're ready to go. In the season opener, last episode, we had a 5-3 victory against Baltimore. I went ahead and fixed all the AAA, AA rosters and all that. The game will fix the lineups, but at least for who should be playing where, that's all fixed and ready to go. We'll get through the scouting, and we'll start the new decade here in Toronto. So leave a like if you haven't already, and let's get started. Sam Jennings in his first start as a Blue Jay. We'll do the first game of this episode and the second game of the season to kick things off at Rogers Center with Sam Jennings on the mound. Let's play ball. Ken Lopez grounds out for Sam Jennings' first batter faced. Munoz strikes out. Kaufman grounds out. There's the inning, or the top of the inning. Coffee walks to start off this episode. Very nice. Hank's fielder's choice. Let's try stealing second. Okay. Ashton walks. Bazana hit by pitch, bases loaded for Captain Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 35 years old, coming off of the AL MVP in 2034, as well as the AL Silver Slugger and All-Star and Playoff MVP. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., here he goes. Swing that bat, sac fly gets in a run, thank you very much. Churio strikes out, we get a run. Portillo strikes out, Lewis singles. Pick off pitch, double play, thank you very much. Lance Harris, this guy loves getting on base. It's incredible. He's on first with a single. Sims pops up. Covington flies out. Coffee flies out. Bowman single. Bradfield strikeout. Ford single. Lopez fielder's choice. Runners on the corners for Munoz, who strikes out. Hanks ground out. Ashton strikeout. Bazana ground out. Top of the 4th. Ground out. Strikeout. Fly out. Vladdy grounds out. Churio grounds out. Harris with a double. Only guy who can get on base. It's crazy. Sims flies out. Top of the 5th now. O'Farrell flies out. Bowman lines out. Bradfield Jr. strikes out. Well done to Sam Jennings. Covington grounds out. Coffee singles. Hanks singles. Let's go. Ashton, runner thrown out on that single as Coffee tries to score from second. Single, single, single. Bazana strikeout. Top of the 6th. Jennings tells a lot of energy. Let's keep it going. Single. Pick off pitch. Double play. Single again. Pick off pitch. Strikeout. Well done. Bottom of the 6th. 1-0 game. Vladdy strikes out. Churio strikes out. Harris flies out. Portillo grounds out. Lewis with a single. Pick off pitch. Strikeout. They have 6 hits. Pick off pitch. Walk. And then a ground out to get us out of the 7th. Bottom of, out of the top of the 7th. Bottom now. Lewis Iber, is he going to stay in there? No, he won't. Barrett Comer comes in. Look at that beard. Sims flies out. Covington flies out. Coffee grounds out. Top of the 8th. I think we're going to pull Jennings. Great debut. He's given up 6 hits. We've gotten a bit lucky with it. I'll give him one more mistake, striking out 8 over 7. I'll give him his one mistake. He has not allowed any runs or anything like that. Fly out, strike out. Okay, triple. Usually when it's the third, I give one more. Kaufman, fly out, gets out of the eighth. Well done to Sam Jennings. That triple was ugly. Or scary. There's a solo home run from J.J. Hanks. Thank you very much. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. Needed that one. Ashton grounds out. Bazana triples. Let's try to bring him in on a sac fly. No, he strikes out, Vladdy. Churio, though, with an RBI double. Thank you. And Harris pitching change now. Andreas Manuel. A fly out from Harris. Sam Jennings, can we finish off the complete game shutout? He's earned the chance here in the 9th inning. Ground out, strikeout, and strikeout. Sam Jennings strikes out 11 in his Blue Jays debut. Complete game shutout with 11 strikeouts in his Blue Jays debut. Sam Jennings, he's an animal. Let's go. What a way to kick off your new what's the word I'm looking for? Tenure, that would be it, with a team. What a game, yes. What an outing. All right, 3-0 win. I wonder what the MLB record is for a player with his new team on the mound. All right, that was a 7-5 win, thank you. And we'll go through this. 13-12 loss, brutal. 3-1 record, 3-1 record, 9-3 loss, 6-3 loss, 5-3 win. We're 4-3. Let's go see the Red Sox. 3-1 loss, 7-2 win. We're 5-4. Okay. Scouting. Let's always start with Discovery. Pitchers in the West, pitcher in Central, pitcher in East. Thank you very much. All right. One lineup question: should Hanks and Coffee switch, or am I overthinking it? Because Hanks has a bit more of the power. Hanks at 161. Yeah. Coffee does have the higher contact. I like that suggestion, but we'll wait. I like that suggestion. We'll wait on it. Covington 160. I know. Yeah, I see what you're saying with lefties and righties. Cy Harder might come in against righties. Covington staying against lefties. Let's try that. Let's get Cy Harder in the lineup. He might be our future guy. We're hoping he's our future guy. He bat 224 last year in 44 games played. All right. Okay, we'll go see the last game of the series against the Reds. It's a 4-game series in Boston. 10-4 win, 7-2 win, 6-0 win, 21-4 win. The Red Sox are 5-8 as we beat them 21-4. 1 win away from sweeping a 4-game series. Let's see the box score in this one. 6 hits from Coffee in the leadoff spot. 3 for 5 goes Cy Harder. Coffee was 6 for 6. Oh my goodness. 2 for 6, 5 for 6 Ashton, 3 for 7, 2 for 6. Only 1 for 5 was Sims. Wow. Last game of the series, let's go see it. How are the bats looking here? It's Hanks at 217, yeah. Harder's at 417. Okay. Wendell Phillips is in against lefties, correct? Yes, he is. All right, and the pitching, how we looking here? Coppola, yeah. Never mind, Coffee, you can stay. Yeah, like I think Coppola and Cordero might have to swap here. Set the table. Let's go see Johnny Evers on the mound in the Baby Blues. Where am I? Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Play next game. Quick manage. Here we go. At Fenway. Can we sweep all 4 games at Fenway? That would be a crazy stat to have in there. All right, let's actually get through it a bit at the beginning. Eee! Johnny Evers allows 3 runs there in the first. Let's go, Johnny. Let's go, Johnny. Allows 1 more. Come on, Johnny. We get 2 back. Very good. Walk there. Pick off pitch, strikeout. Come on, Johnny. Single. All right, we're going to pull him. Didn't do horribly. Gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. Okay, in the bottom of the 5th. Let's go, George Mendoza. Fly out. The 3-run home run. Lovely. Walker Jenkins. 7-2 Red Sox fly out. All right. Pitching change. Strikeout, pop-up, single from Cy. Coffee single. Hanks flies out. He's been bad. Pop-up, fly out, ground out. Bottom of the 7th. Ground out, walk, single. Churio strikes out. Harris pops up. Pop-up, ground out, strikeout. Sims grounds out. Harder flies out. Coffee grounds out. Mendoza's still in there. Line out, strikeout, single, single. All right. Let's go to Baisley. Baisley ground out. Nice. JJ Hanks, you've been cold. Let's try Carson Benj, Mr. Clutch. Benj grounds out, Ashton grounds out, and Bazana strikes out as the Red Sox avoid the 4-game sweep. All right, let's keep rolling. Auto, 1 to 2 months. Yikes, 6-3 win. Hey, what? All these AA injuries. Oh my goodness. 5-2 loss. We are 10-6. Are they okay down in AA? They have 25. Okay, the game must have made some changes there. That's fine. Scouting. 1, 4, and 4 discovered. Okay, hold on. Who's best at pitchers? This guy. Scout prospect. Who just got discovered? Recently scouted. Unranked 44. Unranked 51. Unranked 180. Unranked 51 might be the best. Luis Castilla. We don't pick. We lost a pick, I guess, in signing Sam Jennings. Unranked 51, Luis Castilla maybe might be interesting. And the rest, discover new prospects. This guy's better. Discover new prospects, pitchers international. And this guy is going to scout a position players. Let's say all third base, international third baseman. Yeah, I had the qualifying offer. That must have been why. There you go. All right, 4-1 win, 8-2 win, 4-2 win, 11-6 loss. Shoulder tear, 2 to 3 months. Wow, AA is getting eaten up by injuries. 6-3 loss, 2-0 loss. We're 13-9. Are they okay down there? I'm gonna have to send somebody up to AA. Are they okay in AA? They have enough bats. It's probably the pitching. They have... Who's the closer here? We have no closer? Who has B potential? This guy can be the closer. Escobar. 1 setup, 3 mid-relief, 1 long relief. It's not horrible. Adding 1 arm wouldn't be a bad idea if we have anyone in single A. That's a starting pitcher, though. Bo Bichette down there, of course. Why is he wearing a Blue Jays jersey? No relief pitcher. Ah, there is. 2063D. 1956C. Okay, Matt Miklas. Let's get him up to AA. Oh, wait. In the rotation, is there a relief pitcher, maybe? Is that why? No, they are all starters. And down here, good. This one, Vladimir Cortez at an 81. Yeah, we have to keep an eye on him. Look at that. 1.85 ERA. Woohoo! Like, imagine the value we could get if we were to say, Robbie Coppola, you're out of here. Coppola's not been good. Cordero, I know, he wants in. Sam Jennings has been our best pitcher by far. Theodore Jung hasn't impressed me either from the beginning. Okay, season's young. Did we update the scouting? No. 4 discovered, 7... Okay, so... Stop doing that. Scout prospect, recently scout. Okay, yeah, unranked 13, that's what I like to see. Frank Valenzuela. Let's do that. And 4 discovered, thank you. Scout prospect, recently scouted. Unranked 34, Matt Pineda. Yes. He's 23, but if he has 8 potential, he's worth scouting. He's worth scouting. All right, 7-1 loss. Moving to the 60-day. 6-2 win, 14-0 win, and 4-3 win. We are 16-10. The Yankees are 9-16. We'll see the last game of the series. 8-1 loss. 12-6 loss. Okay, we'll go see the last game for sure here. The Rays are our biggest competition right now, it seems like, actually. This guy might be crazy. Matt Pineda, let's get you scouted 1 more week. Let's actually do this again. 1 more week like this. And let's go see the Yankees with Johnny Evers on the mound. Good old Johnny Evers at Yankee Stadium. Evers, he's hot, and so is Coppola. Good. All right, let's stay hot. How are we looking over here? Cy Harder batting 255. Covington batting 206, though. Not much better. Wendell Phillips, 325. Chirio's been cold. Hanks has been on it. Let's just play. Let's see what happens. All right, let's fly through it. 1 run for the Yankees. 1 run for us. Give another inning. There you go. Nothing there. Single. Paul Shaw, 99 speed, 96 stealing. Pick off, pick off, pick off. Pitch. Fly out. Pick off, pick off. Pitch. Strikeout. Pick off, pick off. Pitch. 2-run home run. There you go. Out, out in the last one, of course. All right. Johnny Evers, goodbye. Let's go to Baisley. Single, single, RBI single. There you go, Baisley. Single, 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 home run. Nice. Nicely done. Single, single, single home run. Very good. Now we're going to lose this game. We're going to get swept out of the series. Okay, ground out, strikeout, strikeout. Ground out, fly out, single, fly out, fly out. Hanks, let's bring in Phillips for a second. Wendell Phillips, singles. Okay. Ashton, 2-run home run. Probably too little too late. Bazana gets a double. Vladdy flies out. Churro strikes out. All right. Fly out, single, single, goodbye. Let's go to Mendoza. Fly out. 3-run home run. Man, the home runs we've given up tonight. Call it a night. Game's over. Harris grounds out. Sims. Sure. Walks. Harder flies out. Coffee. Let's try Martinez just for fun. And he strikes out. All right, that was a disgrace. 10-3 loss. Welcome to the next month now. How are we doing here? Brian Young tore it up in April. Rosario raked in April. Deal did good, did well. Reyes did well. Good. Yeah, down there in AAA. Vladimir Cortez, amazing. Walker Ferreira, amazing. Man. Meanwhile, in the MLB, we have Jung getting torn up. Acosta getting torn up. Acosta's been so good, but just this year. He's already, all 3 of his minor league options have been used. Rosno is down to an 89 overall now. That makes sense. 5.79 ERA. Are you kidding me? Theodore Jung. Sam Jennings up to a 92 overall. Or down to a 92 overall. Sorry, he was a 93. Sasaki was a 95. Everyone's dropping an overall. This team's horrible. Costa 7.77 ERA. All right, let's get... Coppola's been hot. Let's go one more time through the rotation. Here's Coppola. Let's see it. 5-2 win, 6-3 win, 6-2 loss, 7-5 win. Keep him active. 7-4 loss. Coppola's last one. All right, this is crazy. Matt Pineda could be very interesting. From the Dominican Republic, a 23-year-old with a potential for sure. A potential, 65 overall or something. That could be crazy. Valenzuela done. And the third baseman, let's go see. Scout prospect, recently scouted. Third baseman. Anybody interesting of the third baseman? 90 to 78. Pedro Orozco, maybe. Nobody else third baseman, eh? So let's scout position. Third base international is nothing special, so let's do third base central. And third base east. All right. Last one here, 5-4 loss. Oh my goodness, we're 19 and 16, somehow above the AL East. All right, what can we do here? Hanks is struggling. Churio 265, Harris 235. All right, so Carson Benj, we're paying him $27 million, right? So Carson Benj, let's try getting you in here for an everyday role for a little bit. Let's actually, oh no, Wendell Phillips should be in here for an everyday role, even though his contact against righties is lower. So Wendell Phillips, you're going to be an everyday guy for a little bit. And Harder, you're down to 233 now. But Covington hasn't been much better. How's Parnell been? 235. Exactly. Where else would you want to live? Welcome, Real Deal Prime. RDP, welcome aboard. Just we haven't been clicking. 6 home runs from Vlad, that's it. Where's the power here? Ashton's got the power. Bazana. Maybe Bazana, Ashton back-to-back isn't working. Let's try going back to Ashton, Vlad. If Vlad's not going to hit as many home runs, let's try going Vlad, Bazana 4-5 instead. And for the pitching, man, I am shocked. Von Costa. Is it time to move Von Costa? He's always been on the fringe of being traded. We could free up a spot for Miguel Cordero and call up, what's his name, Vladimir Cortez. Couples up to an 86. We could trade Costa for another lefty in our rotation. Or 2 lefties. We could package in Theodore Jung, who I've never been impressed with really either, with his AAA numbers. Or Acosta. Or add him and get 3 lefties back. Is there a team that has 3 lefties, though? I don't know. Rosnoy, 9 saves, 2 losses, 1 blown save. Let's check it out here. Mitch Spence, always so good. I know. Jordan Lawler's out here. Arjun Namala. Good old Arjun Namala. Batting at 317 right now. Minnesota wants to get value for him. Who are these losing teams here, right? Cardinals, Marlins. Let's see the Cardinals and the Marlins just for fun quickly. Who's out here? Okay, Kate Cavalli. Whoa. Sorry. Cardinals and Marlins. You have any lefties that you'd want to move? Sal Jones, 87 overall. 2 years arbitration. I want to get value for him. That could be interesting. Sal Jones. Anybody in relief? Cliff Mays is a lefty. They have 2 lefties here. Both with bad numbers. That could be interesting. And the Marlins? No lefties. Rob Bird is their first one. Rob Bird. No. Any other teams we want to look at? Cardinals had an interesting little look there. Twins, Rangers, Angels. Twins, Rangers, Angels. Twins, Rangers, Angels. Twins, Rangers, Angels. No. Twins and Angels. A couple lefties here for the Angels. Thank you, Hobbsy. Anybody in the Twins? They have Eddie Gallegos and Irvin O. B8322. B8425. Irvin O not looking good. Eddie Gallegos could be interesting. And the Angels have Sean Wolf, we saw. 8 potential, I like that a lot. Not the greatest numbers. Last year he was better. Arbitration, all that. He's 29. But are the Angels wasting his potential? Sean Wolf, former 4th round pick in 2025 from California as well. Might be harder to sell that. Also Casey Cox, 2.91 ERA. B83. Gallegos? Did I say Gallegos? Is it Gallegos? No, but he's from Washington? Or maybe he's making a joke. Gallegos. So Eddie Gallegos could be interesting. I like the numbers. Renewable and all that. If we say we want him, and we offer you Von Costa, it's not quite enough. And if we make it a bigger deal with the relief pitchers involved, if I throw in Theodore Jung and Clemente Acosta, they would do it. Could we take anybody back? Julian Aguiar? Only players that have had that last name is ongoing. Oh, I see. Okay. Julian Aguiar looks very good. 1.04 ERA, good numbers. 8 saves. He's been their closer. I'm sure they'd want to trade him on an expiring deal. That makes sense. Expiring free agent. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense, actually. So you get Von Costa, Theodore Jung, and Clemente Acosta. If we move Acosta. He's been really good in the past. But with C potential, he can't get above 79. And we have Walker Ferreira waiting to be called up. Just that, we'd be moving out 2 righties and 1 lefty to bring in another lefty start. So we're moving out our only lefty in the bullpen to bring another lefty starter. Because Aguiar is a righty. Unless we flip him for somebody else. But I think I like this trade. Do we have any issues with this deal? Von Costa, who is one of our longest serving players, year 1 draft, 2025, 5th round draft pick. A 5th round pick who became an 88 overall, 162 starts as a Blue Jay, 870 innings pitched. But I have not been crazy convinced. Yes, he just had a career year, and I'm not trading him just because of 2035, but as an expiring free agent who's going to want like 25 plus million, we've already seen that. I don't know if I want to commit that kind of money to Von Costa, who had, yes, a really good year in 2034, but has been inconsistent and is showing us more of that here through 7 starts with an 8.26 ERA here in 2035. 1 quality start out of 7 with a negative wins above replacement. What do you think about this deal? Theodore Jung, who was a 3rd round pick in 2029. Hodges says, I like the trade. I'd try to trade for a lefty relief pitcher over calling up Walker, though. He's just been good, and he's an 81. Maybe we flip somebody. All right, we're going to make the deal. Thank you, Minnesota. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Theodore. And thank you, Clemente. Off to the Minnesota Twins in that deal. Now, let's see how that shakes up the pitching rotation. So in comes Eddie Gallegos. I'm going to say Gallegos. Guy is from Washington. I'm going to say Gallegos. I'm going to bring... Probably put Evers into the 3 spot. We'll go right, left, right, left, right, left, like that. So Eddie will go in the 4 spot. Miguel Cordero is ready to pounce for whoever struggles after that trade. And now in the setup, I'll put the former closer from Minnesota. And we can call up Walker Ferreira, but we still want to make some sort of trade after that. Ferreira has crazy numbers. You got to call him up. So Ferreira comes up to the MLB. In AA, we can send Diego Fernandez. Yeah, he has really good numbers, actually. Yeah, Diego Fernandez can go to AAA. And from single A, Tyler Norris can go to AA. There you go. So now, sorry, we look at the pitching rotation. We have the worst one there being Baisley and Rosnoy, 2 of our best guys. All righties. So who from here gets the cut? Is it George Mendoza? He was really good last year. This is not ideal. Let's sim a little bit and see what happens. It's not ideal, I understand. We'll make a trade. We'll do something, but let's see how they do first. Okay? Let's sim some games. Cortez in AAA out for 1 to 2 months. Oh my goodness. Yes, big trade there with the Twins. 4-0 win, 10-3 win, 15-5 win. Keep it up. More of these injuries. Big injuries in the system. 2-1 loss, 6-5 win. All right, 4-1 since making those deals. 23-17 is the record. Scouting. This guy could be interesting. Let's do another week like that. 9-2 win. Let's see the last game against Tampa Bay. 7-0 win, 7-6 loss. Oh, that's a tight one. Here against the Rays, who are 22-20. Let's see if we can win the series with Eddie Gallegos on the mound. At Rogers Center. Lefty on the mound. And we'll try like this. Phillips has been hot at giving us righties. Good. 354 average. I know Benjamin's getting this lineup more. Churio's been a bit cold. Hanks 270, Harder 240, Covington 217. Let's try a game with Covington. It's been a little while since we saw him. Sims 263. I know in theory, like if we're making a big prospect, if we're trading one of those guys with A potential, our pitching staff, then getting a better third baseman is also an idea. All right, let's play ball. First inning, second inning, third inning, fourth inning, 1 run for us. Fifth inning, let's keep it going, Eddie. Sixth inning, here we go. Top of the 7th, up 1-0. Only 2 hits through 6 innings for the Rays. Strikeout, ground out, single. Single, hit by pitch, bases loaded. Come on, Eddie. Line out, gets out of it. Bottom of the 7th, Bazana ground out. Churio ground out. Phillips strikeout, all for nothing. Eddie, I'm going to pull you. I got to save your energy. That's a crazy outing, though. Giving up only 4 hits, no runs, over 7 innings, striking out I'm not sure how many. Well done to Eddie. Let's see Walker Ferreira, who's done well so far. 4 innings in the MLB. Yeah, he had a bad year in 2034, which got him sent back down to AAA. But now he's been an MLB guy for us. So let's see if he can get back into that groove. Fly out, strike out, fly out. Well done. Bottom of the 8th. Sims, pitching change, ground out. Covington singles. Big single from him, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Coffee pops up. Hanks fielder's choice. 9th inning now. We go to... No, we'll keep Walker. Fly out. Walk. Single. Come on, Walker. We're looking at you, man. Double play, and the Blue Jays win 1-0. Huge save from Walker Ferreira. And Eddie Gallegos is the player of the game, striking out 8 over 7 innings. Wow, that's big. 2 of the changes we made directly why we won. And Edward Stout, that's true, former Blue Jay, right? Or was it another Stout who we had? Cortez still out there, okay. 1-0 win. Let's keep going. 4-1 win, 3-0 loss. We're 27-19. Got that guy scouted. Scout prospect. Anyone who's interesting there? The third baseman who've been scouted. 64 to 94, 67 to 97. Not much on these third basemen. There's not much in this class for third baseman, it looks like. And we're picking in the hundreds on some of these picks. Darren Jacobson, maybe that guy could be interesting. But anyways, let's cancel that, cancel that. Now let's scout all starting pitchers in the Central and all starting pitchers international. Let's do that for a couple of weeks. 7-3 win, 8-3 win, 7-2 win, 6-1 loss. Tampa Bay again, 3-game series, 4-1 win, 5-0 win. That's huge, 32-20. Well, now the Red Sox are getting hot, though. We're tied with them here at the top of the AL East. This guy, he could be a good late pick for us if he has beat potential. We'll keep scouting. 34 scouted, 31 scouted. Yeah, let's keep letting that happen. There's a lot of starting pitchers, as always, in the draft. 8-0 win, 12-3 win. Himasa, fractured leg for Mark Himasa. Oh my goodness. 8-2 loss, 4-1 win, 11-7 loss. How we doing here in the organization? Ray Kaiser, tough times in AA. Himasa, hot bat, now a broken leg. Patrick Souza, yeah, he's coming up soon in AAA. Good. So in AAA, who's still out here in AAA? Vladimir Cortez, 82 overall. This guy has to come up. Galarraga's gotten hot. Maybe Galarraga can be our infield platoon guy. Batting 283. Meanwhile, what's his name? Martinez, 307. He's been hot. Wally Gillespie, Josh Mettler. A lot of hot bats in the system. Leroy Staub. Louis Rankin could be a guy for our future. Yeah, we already have some beat potential guys in our system. Sims. Come on, Lionel Sims. I want it to work out for him, but he has to make it work. Souza's up to a 77. Carson Bench is not getting like any play time. Yeah, Carson Bench has to play. Carson Bench, he has to play now. So, let's see. How are we going to do this? Hanks has rebounded a little bit. All right, Churio out, Bench in against righties. Harder's up to an 82 overall. Covington only against lefties, isn't playing as much. Makes sense, though. Let's move Phillips up. All lefties here, so let's put Bench here. Okay. Against lefties, we'll stay the same. Pitching, how we looking? Good. People are getting hot. That's what we like to see. Koppel up to an 87 overall. Cordero still pitching a decent amount of innings. I want him to be pitching more. Yeah. Spence. This guy does get more consistent from an 80 overall at 36 years of age. Oh my goodness. Jackson, Ferreira. Yeah. Aguiar. Baisley. Rosnoy. Okay. Okay. More 1 to 2 month injuries. This is crazy. They're dropping like flies in our system. We don't have enough players left. Everyone from single A has to get called up. 6-5 win. 7-0 loss. 36-23 is the record. Alright. Let's see this. Who got scouted? Scout prospect, recently scouted, starting pitchers. Who might be there around our picks, right? Ranked 27 by the league. Andreas Cruz could be interesting. And then, like, in the hundreds after that. Let's go all the way down here. Anyone in the hundreds? Not even who was recently scouted? Not at all? And a lot of unranked guys. Alonzo Fellow, 79-89. Again, 23, though. This guy's, okay, 65-95. At least it's in the minor league system. Yeah, let's keep knocking on that wood. Marshall Beltre. Actually, let's go this way. Anyone of interest here? Not much. 86, no. 89, 79-89. 23 again. Oh no, Alonzo Fellows again. There's another Kershaw? I didn't see that. There's no... Okay, sorry. Looking at relief pitchers in the entire league. All the relief pitchers. Actually, you know what? Like, where are these guys from? Kentucky, Florida, Kentucky, Washington, D.C., Netherlands, Mexico, Oregon, Iowa, Canada. Let's try East. Let's do scout position, relief pitchers from the East. Let's see what happens. Some of the guys are interesting. All right, 4-3 loss. Lovely. Are you kidding me? Another AA or AAA 2-week plus injury. I'm shocked. 5-3 loss. 13-3 win. 5-3 loss. Here we go against the Twins. 7-3 win. 9-4 win. Let's go see this game against the Twins. Our old buddies. Von Costa not on the mound, but let's go see them. Von Costa keeps scouting. 35 scouted. Okay, good. Let's keep doing that, actually. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Positional needs, probably relief pitcher. Starting pitcher. Who else are we looking at? Some third baseman. That'll help to boost the interest. Forgot to do that. Alright, I didn't even go see the game. 9-4 loss. Oh my goodness, I'm in the clouds. 13-2 win. 7-3 win. Rankin. Torn groin. Yep, there you go. Torn groin. 5-2 loss. 7-2 win. 2-1 loss. We're 42-29. 1.5 games back of the Red Sox. Okay, that's done. That's done. How are we looking here for those relief pitchers? Recently scouted relief pitchers. Anyone of interest? Yeah, for sure. Claudio Marrero and Ezra Pinto. But would they be there at 108? Hard to say, right? Anyways, Ezra Pinto. Let's get some relief pitchers in the system. 5-2 loss, blah, 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 blah. How is, you know, they're back to 25 players in AA. Inflamed hip, 1 to 2 weeks. 10-5 win, 13-1 win, 7-3 loss, 5-1 win, and a 5-4 loss. Keep them active, blah. 45-32, still like 1.5 games back of the Red Sox. These guys are getting scouted. Could be interesting. Week 12 of 14. Let's use these last couple of weeks. Again, anyone of interest who got scouted a bit more? We'll scout guys individually. 74-91 could be interesting. Colin Braun. Why not? Then we'll stop doing relief pitchers after that. 3-2 win. Roswell gets a save. Thank you. 5-4 win. Okay. 8-3 win. Do we have a plan for our first pick? Not probably the guy who was unranked by the league and like 90 to 95 potential. 7-1 win, 3 big wins against a good Cleveland Guardians team. Now Red Sox will go see the third game in the series. 6-2 loss, 7-6 win. All right. And we'll go see this last one in a moment. 88-80. Ah, these guys could have some B potential relief pitchers. Yeah, we'll check them out. All right, now last 2 weeks here. Scout prospect. Let's do a position player. Position player around maybe around league rank 29. They're all starting pitchers. It's crazy. Right field 71-90. Center field 63-97. Jermaine Borowitz. Okay, we'll scout him. Let's keep looking. Gotta scroll so far every time. Maybe something around this area. 68, unranked 56, 68-98. Again, though, another starting pitcher. Is that just the best value, though? It could be. Eugene Rivero. All right. Could I switch it to this scout, though? And then this guy. Oh, no, I can only change priority. Ah, whatever. Let's go this way. 91, 72-91. And maybe 74-93. Closing. Rodney Diaz. That could be a crazy gem. All right. And we'll go see, yes, I'm not going to forget this time. Let's go see this game against Boston. They're 51-33. We're 50-33. It's Canada Day. That's true. Canada Day here at Fenway Park. So we're wearing our Canada Day jerseys. There it is. Canada Day at Fenway Park. All right, Eddie Gallegos on the mound. Let's do it. Play ball. Canada Day game. Love it. 1-0 Red Sox. 2 runs for us in the 4th, but then we give up 4 runs. Eddie, fly out, pop up. Come on, ground out. Good. Let's watch the entire game. Yeah, sure. We had a good 45 minutes to spare. 3 runs for us in the 6th, tying this game at 5. Good. Gallegos will pull him now. Let's go Miguel Cordero. Gives up a single and a single again. He's been terrible in the slow sim. Single, single, strikeout, walk. Okay. We'll now give it to John Jackson. Strikeout and 2 RBI single. Strikeout after that. Down by 2. Coffee flies out. Hanks grounds out. Single from Ashton for Vlad to ground out. Bottom of the 7th. Ground out, fly out, solo home run, double, fly out. Top of the 8th, down by 3. Pitching change. Emmanuel Clase, 75 overall. Emmanuel Clase coming in. Still making $6 million. Single from Bazana. Phillips double play. Sims walks. Benj flies out. All right. Let's go to Baisley. Fly out. Double. Strikeout. Pop up. We need 3 runs here in the 9th inning. We'll go see those jerseys. Yeah, let's hop in. We haven't hopped in yet this episode. Let's go see those jerseys. And let's see if we can have a 3-run comeback in the 9th. Not super hopeful, but let's see what happens.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the 9th.
This is, they will tell us.
Cy Harder digs in down.
What a name. Cy Harder.
Against
Brandon Williamson. Can't even get in a run off the gambler. No. Classic. Cutter's outside. One of the league leaders in saves, Brandon Williamson. 32 from Jeff Rangel. Wow. The lefty here on Harder, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Sweeper outside, 0-2. Sorry, 2-0. What am I saying? 2-0. Good. Harder swings on that, but right to the center fielder. Easy catch. Blue Jays reportedly targeting George Baker, Jermaine Borowitz, Andre Gonzalez. Oh, the guys were scouting. All right, 29th selection. Maybe we are. Michael Coffey, 0 for 4 on the day. 0 for 4 on the day. Cutter's outside.
1 out, base is empty.
Takes that cutter right down the middle. 1-1 for Coffey, who's 0 for 4. We need him on base. Four-seam inside. 2-1. Irvin increases AL strikeout total to 111. Huh. There you go. Some contact, but foul. 2-2 now. I love these things at the bottom, the news. NHL could never, I guess. Swung on. Oh, a little inside swing. All right. But that'll get to first, and Coffey's out.
1 out left here.
That play won't be
all right, JJ Hanks down to our last out. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
This game is a lot harder
Real
than
chase.
it looks, partner.
Hanks in the box
Four
now.
seam.
No balls and a strike.
Maybe at the bottom they could give you real news.
And that
Swung foul. Quickly down 0-2. And the Red Sox will win this one. Hanks down to the last one. It's going to be an 11-pitch save. Chopper on the circle change. 0-2. 12-pitch save. There it is. No, gets up the middle and Hanks is on base. There you go. JJ Hanks gets on base. Love to see it. Here comes Kai Ashton, batting .311 this season, 2 for 4 on the day, representing the. This would make us down by 1 run. Cutter called a strike. Come on, Can you take a look at Irvin O's stats after the game? Crazy he's in the MLB in K's when he had a 7 ERA when we chose Gallegos over him. Yeah, exactly. Sure, we'll look at that after this game. 111 strikeouts, but nothing special in the ERA. Circle changes outside. Lefty-lefty matchup here.
Next pitch
Circles
misses,
down low.
and that's ball 2.
2-1.
Off of first with 2 away.
Swung on. Oh, I love the sound of that crack off the bat there. Whew, but it's foul. 2-2. Swung on. That's going to get down. Okay. Kai Ashton advancing the runners. Somehow, we now have the tying run at the plate. I'm still not hopeful, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. represents the tying run. 2 for 4 on the day. Ooh, curveball in there for a strike. Come on, Vladdy. 2 for 4 on the day. Already a home run and a double today. 3 RBI, 2 runs. Come on, Vladdy. Now would be a great time for a home run. Little placata. I haven't seen a home run in a slow sim in so long. I'm sorry, in a live sim. Cutter in there for a strike. Down to his last one already. Is he? No, it's 1-2 now. No, it's 0-2. He fouled. Yeah, it's 0-2. What am I saying? 0-2. Takes that great take on the curveball this time. 1-2.
Get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Come on, Vlad. The tying run. Swing that bat, Bello. Swings it. Foul. Still 1-2. Making Williamson work. It was about to be an 11-pitch save. Now he's going for pitch number 22. He made him work. The delivery. Swung on and missed in the Red Sox game. It was fun at least. And hold on, where were the Canada Day jerseys? Where were the Canada Day jerseys we went in to see? We got scammed. Come on. All right. Irvin O. Von Costa, of course he's hot now. Yeah. His 7.77 ERA, something like that. Now 3.54. As soon as he gets to Minnesota, yeah, becomes the next coming of Sandy Koufax. Exactly. There you go. Vatane, go enjoy life in Minnesota and make $25 million there. Get out of my hair, man. What a bum. Irvin O down to a 5.53 ERA, but with 111 strikeouts. What's his Ks per 9 here? 11.8 on the Ks per 9. Wow. All right. Rosales, come on. Tough month for Nguyen. Warren hit hard. Souza outstanding in June. Continues to have that pace. Vladimir Cortez, same from him. Cortez, we need him up. Maldonado up to an 80. Reyes even at an 80. Galarraga batting 259. Strikeout leader with 5.5 ERA is nuts. Yeah, agreed. All right, let's keep on going. Yankees now. 7-5 loss, 8-0 win, 8-6 win, 9-1 win. Good. Nadeau. Okay, Michael Nadeau, an A potential closing pitcher, 77 A at 22, is traded for a 68 overall center fielder with C potential at 22. What a joke. 7-6 win, 5-2 win, 55-35. Last scouting assignment before the draft. Do we leave these guys on this? Rodney, interesting for our last pick maybe, but we'll leave these two guys. Let's go backwards. When we're picking at 168, 198, whatever, who we're going to take. 64, 98. One of these unranked closing pitchers. I could see it. Why not? Alex Ayala, let's get him scouted. Why not? All right, 3-2. Robert Ono traded to the Tigers for Jason Nomo. Ono for Nomo. Okay. 2-1 loss. 5-3 win. 8-7. So many screens. My goodness. 8-7 win. Are they finally good? Are the Athletics finally good? Another fleece of a trade for the Astros. Athletics are 57-38 finally with all those prospects they've drafted. 3-1 win. Souza, no, out 1 to 2 months. Oh, that's too bad. And a 4-3 win. All right, let's add some prospects here as we're ready for the draft. Definitely want to get this guy in the queue. Yeah. Who else have we scouted? Yeah, Rivero, 70-94, okay. Just always so many pitchers. I want to get position players. You have to trade for those. It's impossible to find them in the drafts because you have to have a top pick. Like a top 15 pick. 79 to 94. Pedro could be interesting. A third baseman in our system could be interesting there. Yeah, something like that. All right, let's go with the draft. Matt Pineda is a guy that we really have an eye on. Here we go, MLB draft. Let's start it off. The Chicago Cubs with the first overall selection. We'll go ahead and take Eric Cox, who was, ranked 2 by the league, ranked 1 by our scouts, even only 8% scouted. First baseman, who I'm sure has crazy potential. We'll see that later on when we check the drafted prospects. Second overall, Bo Lind, 5th by the MLB, 7th by our scouts, goes number 2 to the Diamondbacks. Bo top 50 Lind. And third, Houston takes Lee Oliva, 13th by the MLB, 3rd by our scouts, starting pitcher. Center fielder Bo Lind, by the way. All right, let's sim to our pick. A couple guys went. Andreas Cruz goes, ranked 4th by our scouts. That's too bad. Yeah, still a lot of our guys left. So, at our pick, do we want Matt Pineda? He's 23 with a potential probably, already like a 70 overall. Or do we risk him dropping to 108? And instead, look at Sean Hernandez. That's still there. That's crazy. Second baseman. A catcher. That would be crazy to have an A potential catcher. But that's just too much of a risk, I think. We could take... Where's that third baseman? He's much later, right? Yeah, Pedro. I think we got to take our guy. It's too crazy to pass up on Matt Pineda, who could be in the MLB as soon as next year or the year after. But I would really want to take one of these other guys if we just knew more about them. Take Pineda or gamble on the catcher, says Hobbsy. Cristobal Cedeno. Strong defense. That's a big range for the potential of the overall as well. 41 to 75. Cristobal. Oh, man. We have so many pitchers already in our system, but this guy is so good. A slam dunk 91 to 96 potential. Defense could be propping up the potential. It's true. Matt Pineda. Welcome to Toronto. Can't pass up on that. We'll keep an eye on... We'll see Cristobal where he goes. Next pick. All of our guys are still there. Awesome. Long time before our next pick after that. Lopez goes. Then Luke Kershaw. There's another Covington. Catcher stayed for a while. Cristobal goes all the way at 53. Oh, he's a lefty. Oh, that's fantastic. Cristobal Cedeno goes all the way to 53, ranked 12 by the league, so we may have made the right decision there. We'll check out the Giants later. And then Sean Hernandez in Houston, ranked 6th by the league, goes at 43. Then we'll look at more later. We've got to make our pick here with 20 seconds to make our pick. I think it's got to be Eugene Rivero, and we can try and take the third baseman after. Or do we take the third baseman now? Because he might not be there at 137. Yeah, let's take our third baseman now. Pedro Orozco. Just in case he's not there after. He's probably a big project, low overall. But we'll cross our fingers. All right. Oh, both our guys go, unfortunately. But yeah, we knew that was likely. I'd rather take the third baseman. Now we pick at 138. 138. So, 67, 97, 60 to 89. Not a lot of potential out here. 65 to 95, third baseman Zane Sanchez. 76 to 88. 67 to 97, ranked 19 by our scouts, Edgar Rios. Don't know much about him. Or we'd take a gamble on some other guy we know nothing about. Mike McManus. Let's take one of those relief pitchers, maybe. Who had 88 potential. Sure, let's do that. We have a few seconds here. Yeah, we'll take McManus. Mike McManus. Who knows if he's anything, but just getting more relief pitchers into our system. Next pick at 168. We try another relief pitcher. 76 to 88. There's another one. Could be C potential. Do we bother? 76 to 88. Colin Braun from Maryland. He's a lefty. Why not? And last pick at 198. Let's see all players. Playing some NHL 26 and watching the stream, says new channel member Matthew. Welcome aboard, my friend. By the way, I tried to ping in the Discord server. Are you... Hold on. Are you... Matthew 000855? If you are, I'll get you that role as a channel member. All right, Luis Feliz. Oh, there's barely anyone left. It's Feliz, York, or Sinclair. So I guess it's going to be Feliz. Yeah. Only one guy doesn't get drafted. That's too bad at 199. And that's that. All right, so we definitely want to check out back here in round 3. Let's remember to look at the Giants for Sedeno and the Astros for Hernandez. Anyone else who we really wanted, who we missed out on? Pinto. Yeah, a lot of the guys went earlier. Like Pinto, that was a surprise, going at 81. No, I guess not that big of a surprise. Anyways, let's exit the draft. We'll keep those guys in mind. And now I have the last game before the Home Run Derby. And it's a 7-3 loss. All right, who made it to the Home Run Derby? It is Kai Ashton with 20 home runs here at the All-Star break. Walker Jenkins has how many? 29. Yeah, Raleigh Aiden. Cal Raleigh? Named after him, maybe? All right, let's get into it. We always suffer so much here in the Home Run Derby. But I will try again. Vassy just put out a video like why owner mode is horrible in franchise mode. Welcome to the Home Run Derby. All right, here we go. We need more than what? In the top left corner, Guerrero RBI single. What are you saying? 17, 16, 15, 15. I think probably like 15, between 13 and 15, something like that. Wait, did it tell me how much I needed? No, I didn't even look.
Let's see what he can do.
Let's power swing that. No. Let's go, Kai. No, too early. Too early. There you go. That doesn't even get it. Get there. There you go. Boom. 16 guarantees it. Oppo? No. Boom. Let's go, Kai. King Kai. Let's do it, baby. Okay, all these ones are going in the center field. There you go. Crush that one. 454. Boom. I love what there. That's back to back of my controller vibrating to let me know. Boom. That's another right there. 358. Just made it. Power swings, Kai. Yeah. There you go. 405. Take a break here. Get the energy back up. Boom. Yes, sir. 450. Yeah. There you go. 450, 449, 441, just made it. 404, yeah, now Kai's feeling it. Woohoo! 440. Oh, no, that was not good. NFT champion, 419. 421. One more to guarantee it, we said. There, that's it. Boom. 440.
Out of here.
Keep it up, guy. Oh no, I pinged you. I didn't message you. I pinged you in general to check if it was you. But now I'll go ahead and add you to the channel members channel to see all the behind the scenes fun.
There's number 18.
All right, 18. We'll take it. Well done. Kai now versus Sean Grant, who got 15.
2.
Yes. Thank you. Am I first? Okay, Ashton's first. Right? Grant got 15. Oh no, he got 15 again? Is that what it is? Okay. Here we go. Gotta beat 15. There you go. 3. Come on, Kai. Getting tired. 422. Nice. Here at Nationals Park. So many are going straight to the outfield. Not early on that one. 6. Another home run. What do you expect? Okay, take a break. 6 down. Come on. I'm not like too many that are just too close. No, he's not going to make it. Boom. Crush that one. Bonus round. He's going to streak here. Love that lefty swing. Yeah, sweet lefty swing. Love it. Come on, Kai. Energy's low. No, no good. 2 outs left. Yes. Good. Come on, Kai. Yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. No. Last out. Need 3. Come on, Kai. No. So close off the wall. Ah, come on. Did well. I did well. I finally did well, and it still wasn't enough. Eldredge wins the home run derby with 14 there. He got 15, but of course the guys on the other side get 8 and 9. I got 12, not enough. Scammed again. Classic scam. Hey, Kapanen scored. Nice. Oliver Kapanen. All right. Home run derby. Let's see the All-Star game. Who made it? Yeah, he was running on fumes. And he did well. All right, the AL All-Stars. How many AL All-Stars made it? Let's see. We have Sam Jennings, former Blue Jay Harvey Ward. You're telling me he's doing well? He's a bum. 3.3 ERA. All right, that's it. And Rosnoy. Rosnoy and Jennings for the pitchers. Bazana, Ashton, Vlad, that makes 5. That's it. We have 5 All-Stars here. Love that. Very good. All right, AL defeats the NL. Day sign draft. I'm wondering if it would be better to send Parrick back to juniors or keep him in the NHL. What's his overall in potential? Like 82 medium elite or something? Or is he 79 medium elite? Good contingent, yes. All right, let's see. Jackson's 4-2. Signed draft picks. Here we go. So Pineda's going to be the easy one, hopefully. We just got, yeah, right away. 2.28 million. Boom. Welcome. Found him diamond in the rough. 80 medium elite. I'd probably play him third. Well, depends. Calgary is pretty poverty. Second pair plus second unit power play maybe, or third pair plus first unit power play. I would keep him though in the NHL. 60% motivation. Yeah, all right. Get those guys signed right away. These guys, let's scout them a little bit more. Let's do it again. 1-0 loss. Dodgers want to give us Arden Aitken. Who's this? 25 C71 for Emmanuel Ramirez. 31 C. Actually, no, that's who they want from us. No, are you kidding me? Grant Kendrick. Woo! Third baseman going to the Twins for Justin Williams, A potential, and George DaCosta. Jorge DaCosta. He won't grow to like 90-something overall. It's it could be a problem no matter where, but an 80 overall back to junior, he won't be challenged very much. He's already listed as what? Is he listed as a top 6D? Sending him to juniors, that's tight. 1-0 loss, then a 4-1 win. It's off from a contract. Colin Braun signs. Good. All right, we'll let these guys ferment a little bit. 6-3 loss, 3-1 win. Souza, keep him there. 7-2 win. Big wins here against the Yankees. 5-4 win. 9-4 win. Auto-utilize. Welcome back, Imana. What was it? 10-2 win. All right, signed draft picks. 65 to 84. So these guys probably have C potential, but I don't mind throwing them in the system. Always good to have in the system, and then you see what happens, but I'm not going to go crazy to sign them. All right, goodbye. Wait again. 8-6 win. Nice little streak here we've had to end off July. 2-1 loss. We're 67-40, tied with the Red Sox, 18 games up on the Yankees. The Rays, who are our competition, now 21.5 games back. Okay. You have a ton of money, so let's just give him whatever he wants. And here, 90% motivation. Thank you, Mike McManus. There you go. 10-2 win. Kyle Teal, 88 overall catcher. Going to the Phillies. Now it's the trade deadline. 10-2 win. We are a game up on the Red Sox. 68-40 is the record. How are we looking? Hank's cold. Ashton, 310 with his 99 overall. Vlad down to an 80 overall. Huge drop from Vlad this year. Yet he's still batting 285. Bazana 301. Phillips 299. Sims 253. Benj 228. Yeah, time to say goodbye to Carson Benj after this season. So Benj, you're out. Churio, you're back in full time. Up to a 92 overall. Good. So Churio's back in full time. Harder is batting 290. So he's our everyday guy. So Churio's back to playing every day. Let's swap these guys. And Covington can keep playing against lefties. Pitchers look good. Evers so up to an 86. Crazy growth. Cordero's doing well. I want him pitching more, though. Spence, Jackson, Ferreira got his numbers back down to earth. Aguilar's numbers didn't stay as crazy. Baisley, Rosnoy, meh. That's what I say, meh. Great clutch and hits per 9. Maybe Baisley should be closer. 4 losses, 4 blown saves. 0.3 WAR. Baisley 0.6. Yeah, there's not really much to do here. Unless we wanted some sort of big third base improvement, yeah. Contract extensions. What do you guys want for money, by the way? Johnny Evers right now, 86 overall. We go down to 1 year. Keep him renewable. Johnny. 1 year, 780. Longer contract. Goodbye. Eddie, we could keep Eddie. If he'd signed for 1 year, 780 right now, I'll keep him. Eddie, awesome. Baisley up to an 85. Same thing for Baisley. If you guys want to sign their 1 year, 780 contracts right now, I'll sign them. No. 2 years? No. It's going to become that. Carson Benj, what would he want to stick around? 17.9, not going to happen. So Carson Benj is gone. Maybe we trade Carson Benj right now for a better infield guy. Lionel Sims, this guy wants what? 5.1 million? I've not been immensely impressed with Lionel Sims. So if we trade Carson Benj to get someone who can play third base. Someone who's third base eligible, maybe. Joel Andino. A potential, 82, 31 years old. Only playing in the MLB now. What? Hasn't played all year? Yeah, he wants out of Washington. He wants out! There's also Rob Castro. Very good against lefties. But Cleveland's a good team. Joel Andino makes a lot of sense here. I'll give you Carson Bench. Ah, but the budget. We have to take some money back. We could do that. We could take some budget back. Let's see here. Suarez, not enough. No. I mean, probably have just someone. 2.8, no. 3.7, no. How about both of them? No. Bigger than that. Anyone 5 million plus? 4.5. And Ashcraft 7.6. Hold on, what if we just do Ashcraft? We'll flip him somewhere else. I'll throw in Logan Walker. 22B, 50. No, it's too much value. Ray Kaiser. Has he been struggling? Yeah, he has been. Love the stash, though. Tyler O'Neill. No need to keep him because of the Bo Bichette situation. Can we throw in Tyler Norris and you give me a different... Yeah, I'll give you 20D63. You give me 19C56, John Crocker. Yeah. All right, I think this is a slam dunk here, ladies and gentlemen. Carson Bench, crazy pickup. Ended up being such a clutch guy for us at different moments. But now he's been going downhill. Hasn't been great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons as a Blue Jay. 2032 Gold Glove. But time to move on from him, it looks like. Great postseason performer. But we're going to pick up Joel Andino from the Nationals. Plays first and third. That's good for Ashton to get a little bit of rest, maybe. Great fielding. And we'll see if he makes the lineup, if, how, when, whatever. Renewable for 2 more years. 3 years arbitration. He'll be retired by time he's time to go. Time to be a free agent. So let's do it. Thank you, Washington. Now, do we keep what's his name? Do we keep Ashcraft? No, let's find a team that needs a starting pitcher. Who has like a 70s up here? Anyone who just needs a starting pitcher? The Dodgers. They have nobody. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Ashcraft would go in there. I'll just take... Who do we trade? We traded a relief pitcher? Yeah, I'll take another relief pitcher back. They have nobody. 20C70? They wouldn't do that? Makes sense. 21C70? 23? No. 21C66. Now, this guy really has no value. Braxton. Even D potential. 18D48 they would do. All right, Jaime Casilla. 18D48. Who knows what will happen with him. But we have no room for a guy like Ashcraft. You have to send him down, go through waivers anyways. Yeah. So, good luck there with the Dodgers. That's a big deal. Deadline deal there. I like it. I like it a lot. So now in our lineup, we have Andino here. 26 and 26. Okay. I think we're good to go. There's our deadline deal. 8-3 win against Baltimore. All of our guys are signed. We could sign Andino right now. Would you take a 780 right now? Yeah, 8 potential. There's nothing we could lose on that. We could go 2 years at 780. Yeah, that's fine. Mitch Spence, the legend that is Mitch Spence. 1 year, 5 point. You want 5.5? Take your 5.5. Worth every penny. Lance Harris. Come on. You're telling me he wants 7.9 million? 1 year, 780. No, can't do it. Could we sign anybody else right now? Cy Harder? Did he want... yeah, probably did. Alright, we'll wait. Okay. Last game, Baltimore, 4-1 loss. 6-1 loss, 8-5 win. Gotta go 1 to 2 months. Torn finger ligament. Oh my goodness, 7-5 loss. 2 games up with the Red Sox still. Now let's see the draft picks. Here we go. Time to see if our drafting paid off. And yes, it did. Matt Pineda is a potential 70 overall out of the draft. Yes, he's 23, but he's already a 70 overall, and he has 94 potential. Pedro Orozco, only a 47 overall, but keep in mind that he's 18, has good stealing for a guy 6'3", 226, and he has 88 potential. No problem with me. Colin Braun, relief pitcher with B potential, great, and a couple other C potential guys. We'll take it. Not a bad draft. Now, here are the other guys we were looking for. Fairly solid, basically almost MLB ready. Yeah, we'll take it. All right, Jermaine Covington, the other Covington. Yeah. Let's see. Who else did we want to see? I know there's a few, like with the Giants and the Astros. But anyone else who pops out? Good draft. A couple of good picks there from the Royals. Other Kershaw's nothing special. So this guy Hernandez, we could have taken Hernandez instead of Pineda. B63 with 87 potential. Yeah, he would have been okay too. What a draft here for the Astros. This is the best AI-controlled draft, or game-controlled, computer-controlled draft I've seen in a very long time. Anyone else we really wanted? Oy, ugly stuff from the Braves. Yastrzemski, yeah, tough draft from the Mets. Oh my goodness. These are some ugly, ugly drafts. The first overall pick is only 87 overall. Oy, oy, oy. This guy, late pick, Enrique Lima, 8 potential, 92, that's crazy. Bo Lind, yeah, we saw him. Abe Akar, Boston Frazier. Where are the Giants? There they are. Unsigned Cristobal Cedeno, they didn't get him signed. I never figured that out, though. Did anyone ever figure that out? What happens to these guys? Do they go back to do they go to the draft? Do they go to free agency? He's only 18. So where does this guy go? Ooh, Styles, 94 overall. Morris Styles. Cruz, not a good draft from the Yankees, not a good draft from the Rays. Yeah, so a decently fair draft for us. And that's that. Yeah, so the budget, we have a good number of people already signed into next year, into 2036. Lots of budget available. Martinez likely walks down to a 76 overall. I think sometimes they go back in the draft and sometimes they just disappear. That's weird. Thank you. Ankiar, not sold on him. Johnny Evers, renewable. Okay. All right. Let's keep on going. In Colorado, 3-1 loss, 6-2 win, 11-5 win. 72-44, 3-1 win, 9-3 win, 5-4 loss. Galarraga moving to 60-day, 5-1 win, 4-1 win, 5-1 loss. We're 76-46. How we looking? Looking okay. Sims 252, Churro 256. Harder up to an 84 overall, 268. Covington at 239. Andino, the 31-year-old rookie. So let's get Andino in against lefties to start and see if that does anything. Andino will be in against lefties. And for the pitching, yeah, Evers at 4.33 ERA. I don't care. We need Cordero to pitch more. He needs to pitch more. Let's get him in there. He's going to pitch here against the Rangers. 10-8 win. Good. 4-2 loss, 7-1 win. Let's just boom, 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 boom. Pierce, broken shin, all these injuries. Oh my goodness gracious. There you go. There you go. Theodore Jung, did he just beat us? 11-6 win. That was Acosta who took the loss there. No, who got the win, sorry. 84-50. Souza continues to be outstanding. In AAA, Vladimir Cortez, 83 overall, 3.1. He's going to be in the MLB next year, so will Maldonado. That's going to be hard. Souza injured, but he was so good. Well, the September call-ups are happening now. That was a 3-2 loss. Here we go. 84-51 into the final stretch. 5.5 games up on the Red Sox. 2 players to call up. I think it's got to be Vladimir Cortez. And the other one, is it Maldonado? We can't take all their pitching. Galarraga and Souza are both on the IL. Is it Ramon Cortez then, maybe? Maybe it is. Alright, Cortez to the MLB. Let's do it. 9-3 win. Shin contusion. Keep him active. 8-6. 8-3. Okay. Let's see. Lineup Coffee still leading off. Alright. How we looking here? Sims 248. Andino Hot 296. Alright. Sims coming out for both third base spots. Andino's coming in for lefties and righties. And Cordero, 4.3 ERA, not up to an 87 over. What? Hold on. What was his overall? Hold on a second. Cordero was, let me scroll back here, an 86, was he? Okay, he was an 86. But still, already jumps to 87. Okay, wow. Coppola at an 89. Oh, here's what we've been waiting for here in Toronto. This is wild. And Cortez already got an appearance with a 2.08 ERA. This is an embarrassment of riches, and somebody's going to have to go. We'll decide that in another day. All right, let's keep on simulating. Sam Jennings, elbow tightness. Keep him active. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Sousa's back. That's good for AAA. Let's keep it rolling. There you go. Rosnoy. Will we hit 100-plus wins in back-to-back years for the first time, all franchise mode? All these injuries. What was that guy's name? Gary Hill? What was his name? Hold on a second. Let me look here. Gary Gill Hill. What a name. Gary Gill Hill. That's win 96, 97. Gary Gill Hill again. 98, 99. On a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. And we've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of our last 15 games. Can we make it win number 100 on a crazy streak here? Now 12 games up on the Red Sox. He had to be a real guy with a name like that. Looking for win number 100 here against KC. To win 100-plus games in back-to-back seasons for the first time through 11 years with the Blue Jays. Eddie, you're going to be there. Let's get... Andino's been great, but he's a little tired. Same for Harder. So Covington can come. Sims can come. Hanks can come for Ramon Cortez, who's batting .353. Okay. Harris, let's get him back in. Left field. Churio's been cold. And Coffey's hot but tired, so let's get Martinez in. Alright. Let's do that. First inning, second inning, third inning, 3 runs for the Blue Jays. 5th inning, 6th inning. Eddie, keep it up, man. Gives up 1 run. 3-1 game. We'll pull Eddie now. Well done. Let's get Cortez going. Vladimir Cortez. Fly out, error, double play. Who had the error, though? Where am I looking? Fielding error by Wendell Phillips. Here we go. Ashton strikes out. Vlad grounds out. Bazana strikes out. Cortez, let's keep going. Ground out, single, pinch hitter, pop up, walk, pinch runner, strikeout. Nice. Phillips, pitching change. Here we go. Single, gets him on base. Let's go to Andino. Andino flies out. Harris 0 for 3. He singles. Runners on the corners for Covington, who's 2 for 2 today. Sack fly brings him home. Martinez strikes out. And let's finish it off with Rosnoy. Terrible ERA this year. All right, big win for the Blue Jays. Win number 100. Back-to-back years, 40th save for Rosnoy. The first time in our 11 years of the Blue Jays that we win 100-plus games in back-to-back years. 8-3 win. Could have been even a new record here. 12-1 win. AAA and AA both in the playoffs. Our record is 105 wins. Could we beat that with 102? We could. 4-0 win. 10-4 win. 1-0 win. There's 105 with 3 games left. AA got eliminated, by the way. Here we go, looking for a new franchise record in wins. 106 with 3 games to go. We just got to win 1. Robbie Coppola on the mound. Come on, Robbie. At Rogers Center for a new franchise record. 90 overall, Robbie Coppola. And Dino's been cold, down to batting .269. Let's keep it going, though. Here we go. First inning, 1-0 Rays. Second inning, sorry, 4th inning. 5th inning. 6th inning. Oh my goodness. We're out hitting them 5-1, but we're down 1-0. Fly out, ground out, ground out. Bottom of the 7th. Churio strikes out. Harder strikes out. Coffey walks. Steals second. Single from Hanks doesn't bring him home. Ashton. There you go. A 2 RBI double from Kai Ashton. Vlad walks. Bazana fielder's choice. All right. Coppola, keep going. Ground out, ground out, ground out. Bottom of the 8th. Wendell Phillips 0 for 3 flies out. Andino 1 for 3 doubles. Churio 2 for 3. Singles. RBI single. Harder with a single. Great. Coffee. Let's keep him going. Single to load the bases. It's JJ Hanks with the bases loaded. And Sean Yelly walks in a run. The 63 overall walks one in. Ashton with the bases loaded. Another run is walked in. And then a single from Guerrero. Bazana double play. 6-1 Blue Jays. Let's get the complete game for Robbie. Ground out, solo home run. Ground out, fly out. All right, Robbie. 9 innings pitched, striking out 6, giving up 2 earned runs, both on solo home runs. All right, there's a new, yes, the whole reason we went in. New franchise record in wins, ladies and gentlemen, 106. Can we end with more? 2-0 win, 107. That is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 game win streak. As well as 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 wins in our last 22 games. That's true, because before it was 13 and 14. Oh my goodness. To close it off now, last game of the season. Last game of the season, can we end with 108? What a run this has been to start off the new decade. As the title of the video said. Sam Jennings on the mound. And Dino, yeah, you've been good, but let's get Sims one more game. You're gonna get tired a little bit here. And yeah, let's do that. Let's play ball. First inning, lots of 2 runs there for the Rays. There you go, 5 runs for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 3rd. Nicely done. Remember when we were 19 and 12 and the sky was falling and we had to trade Costa? Good times. Yeah, Von Costa, goodbye. There you go. There's a 5-run inning from the Blue Jays. Jennings, I'd love to see a complete game from him, but we got to pull him. Let's give Johnny Evers some more innings. End off the season. 4 more runs. It's 15-2. 16-2. And let's allow Baisley to finish the season. Why not? Baisley, pop up, strikeout, 1 more, and a strikeout. The Blue Jays win 16-2. Lionel Sims with a revenge game going 4 for 5 with 5 RBI. He wanted to let us know that he still has it moving into the playoffs here. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What a year for the Toronto Blue Jays. A new franchise record, 108 wins. Wow. Only team in the league? No, we have the Braves with 100 wins. We'll look at stats in a moment. The game's going to be wonky. I want to make sure our guys stay up. Let's look at, not the league leaders yet, but our own player stats. So Vlad plays in all 162 games. Don't look at the errors. We made 3 of them. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh my goodness. Vlad plays in all 162 games in back-to-back years. Crazy, at the age of 35 now. Down to a 79 overall, still batting .296 with 2 years left on his contract. Could not care less. Keep it up, Vlad. 114 runs from Kai Ashton. Is that a new career high? New career high in runs with 114 from Kai. 107 from Bazana. Also a new career high. Wow. 201 hits from Kai Ashton. Career high again. 41 home runs from Bazana, who never had more than 29 before. He hits 41 home runs. Are you kidding me? 37 from Ashton, 29 from Vlad, 21 from Hanks, so 4 with 20-plus home runs. 142 RBI from Bazana. What? Ashton 132, Vlad 127. 3 players with 127-plus home runs. 26 stolen bases from Churio, 21 from Hanks, 19 from Coffee. Yeah, a lot of stolen bases on this team, even Vlad with low speed. Batting average, Ramon Cortez appears in 7 games and bats .391. He's going to be ready for the MLB soon enough. Angel Martinez, Mr. Platoon, bats .330, appearing in 63 games. Well done to Martinez. He wants a World Series. Ashton .319, Coffee .311, Bazana .310. So we had 5 players who bat above, well, really 4 players batting above 300. On-base percentage, Ashton .415, Coffee .404. Slugging percentage, Bazana .586 and Ashton .556. OPS, Ashton .971, Bazana .960. 104 walks from Ashton. Most strikeouts of Vlad. 40 doubles from Churio. 9 triples from Hanks. 373 total bases from Bazana. Let's see. Hit by pitch 6 from Bazana. Caught stealing 11 from Bazana. Assists 440 from Bazana. Errors only the most was 8 from Phillips, Coffey, and Ashton. Phillips though 8 errors on. Okay, he played a lot this year. All right. And wins above replacement. Bazana a 9.0. Ashton 7.6. Hanks 5.7. Coffey 5.5. So 4 players with a 5.5 wins above replacement or higher. Incredible. Then for our starting pitchers. Yes, starting pitchers. So 18 wins from Sasaki. That could be Cy Young numbers. 2.79 ERA. His best numbers as a Blue Jay. Best ERA since 2027 with the Dodgers. Could that be his first piece of hardware as a Blue Jay? Wow, most innings pitched as well. Most strikeouts as, again, 196. Best ERA, Sasaki. Jennings, 3.16. Gallegos, 3.58. Coppola, 3.66. Cordero, 3.81. I'm glad we got him more innings. Evers, 4.26. Still a lot of innings from him. Sales, the same numbers as last year. Whip, 1.08 from Sasaki. My goodness. 22 out of 33 starts were quality starts for Sasaki. 21 out of 32 for Coppola. 16 out of 32 for Gallegos. 15 out of 33 for Jennings. 11 out of 24 for Evers. 3 out of 8 for Cordero. None out of 4 for, what's his name? Vladimir Cortez. Holds? Some holds in there? All right. Because they're in long relief, I guess. Hit by pitch. Yeah, Gallegos did 9 of those. Wins above replacement, 4.3 from Jennings, 4.1 from Coppola. Funnily enough, just 3.7 comparatively for Sasaki. All right, all of them in the positives, though. Ks per 9. Cortez with 12.56 in his short time. Sasaki, 8.97. Home runs per 9. Cortez, Jennings. Yeah. Good. For the relief pitchers, before we look at the closing pitchers, just the relief pitchers. Mitch Spence, a man possessed. 15 saves from Aguiar, but a lot of them not with us. Baisley 3, Spence 3, Jackson, Ferreira both with 1. Spence with a ton of innings pitched. That's crazy. 127 innings pitched. He can be trusted. Yes, he can be trusted. Jackson, Aguiar, okay. Strikeouts 98 from Spence, 95 from Jackson. ERA 1.76 from Ferreira. Welcome back, Walker Ferreira. Spence, Mendoza. Whip, 0.93 from Ferreira, 0.97 from Spence. Blown saves, 2 from Baisley, 2 from Spence, 1 from Aguiar. Holds, 24 from Aguiar, 18 for Baisley, 13 Jackson, 10 for Spence. And wins above replacement, 1.5 Jackson, 1.2 Spence, 1.2 Ferreira. Mendoza, negative 0.1. Interesting from George Mendoza. And closing pitchers, Porter Rosnoy was not that impressive. Yes, 42 saves, we'll take it. But 5 losses, 6 blown saves, a 4.82 ERA, 1.21 whip, and a wins above replacement of just 0.7. Yeah. All right, so the game's going to make some changes here when we sim to the playoffs. And here we go. Blue Jays have finished the season at 108-54, won their division. They'll play the winner of the wild card as we'll take on the winner of the Red Sox again or the Cleveland Guardians. All right, league leaders, don't look. Here we go. Mitch Spence continuing to form his DHOF case. You know what? He just might be. All right, league leaders. Charlie Hodges, wow, 343 average, led the MLB, but Ashton was 2nd in the AL, and Coffey was 5th in the AL, and Bazana was 6th in the AL for batting average. Hits, Ashton somehow was not 1st. Ashton 3rd, Bazana 4th, with Rob Castro, who the Guardians wanted to trade. 80 overall, Rob Castro gets 209 hits. Are you serious? Are you for real? Come on, game. At-bats, doubles, triples, home runs. Travis Bazana tied for the AL lead and 2nd in the MLB with 41. Ashton tied for 3rd with 37. Most RBI in the MLB by far, Travis Bazana at 142. Ashton 2nd in the AL and MLB with 132. And Guerrero Jr. 3rd in the AL and MLB with 127. So we have the top 3 players in the MLB for runs batted in. The RBIs, that 3, 4, 5, of, if you want to call it, of Bazana, Ashton, Guerrero. That is incredible, incredible skill. Most runs, Ashton led the MLB with 114. Bazana tied for 5th with 107. Stolen bases, Churio tied in 4th with 26. Bases on balls, most in the MLB, Ashton with 104. On base percentage, Ashton 2nd at 415. Coffey 3rd at 404. Slugging percentage, Bazana 2nd at 586. Ashton 3rd at 556. OPS, Hodges, I understand, yeah. But Ashton 2nd at 971. Bazana 3rd at 960. Most wins in the MLB. Robbie Coppola and Roki Sasaki are tied for the most wins in the MLB. That's crazy. Both of our pitchers with the most wins in the MLB tied for number 1. Coppola and Sasaki with 18 each. I'm shook. Jennings with 16 tied for 3rd. Least amount of losses. Sasaki 2nd with 5. Gallagher's tied for 3rd with 6. Most saves, Rosno up there, tied in 4th actually with 42. Joe Light with 50. What a name. Oh, Joe Light. ERA, Sasaki, best in the AL, but 3rd best in the MLB, as Ruben Harris and Mike Trowbridge have better numbers. Least home runs allowed, shutouts, strikeouts, Sasaki 3rd at 196. Complete games, we had some of those. Innings pitched, Sasaki 3rd, 196 and 2/3. Walks allowed, there's Von Costa, whose numbers became incredible. Yeah, of course. Walks allowed. Whip, Sasaki 2nd at 1.08. Jennings 3rd at 1.16. Pitching WAR, Jennings 4.3. Tied for 3rd in the MLB. And 1st in the AL. Coppola 3rd in the AL at 4.1. What was O's final ERA? Was he there in strikeouts? Yes, Irvin O. 4.59 ERA with 207 strikeouts. Look at this guy, Napoleon Rowan, 5.35 ERA with 203 strikeouts. Wow. Whip, we said pitching WAR. Batting WAR. So Bazana 2nd in the AL and in the MLB with 9. Yeah, I hope we won some awards. There are a lot of good candidates out here. Don't look, don't look, don't look. All right. Oh, yes, let's go. All right, so AL MVP in back-to-back years. Vlad last year, Bazana this year. So let's write this down. Hold on. And by the way, this was a 4th consecutive AL East title. All right, so AL MVP. Let me write these down. We win our 3rd AL MVP in our time here in Toronto through 11 years. Anthony Santander, Vlad Guerrero Jr., and now Travis Bazana, winning it here in 2035. 310 average, more home runs and more RBI than Ashton, who was the 1st runner-up. That's too bad. So close. And Hodges somehow was 2nd runner-up. The Cy Young goes to Roki Sasaki, yes. That is our 2nd Cy Young in this series, as Skubal won the only other. I'm glad to see that Sasaki finally got it. Sasaki. Yeah, it's Tony Santander back in year 2 won that AL MVP. Sasaki wins it, so we have the winner and the 1st runner-up for the MVP and the Cy Young. That's bonkers. Batting title goes to Hodges, Ashton 1st runner-up. Reliever of the year, Johnny O'Malley. Rookie of the year, Stephen Koo. Theodore Jung ends up, we trade him away, and he becomes 2nd runner-up for Rookie of the Year with 45 saves, up to an 85 overall. I hate this game. Hank Aaron Award, Ashton 1st runner-up, Bazana 2nd runner-up. Gold Gloves. Bazana wins a Gold Glove at 2nd base for a 3rd consecutive year. Anybody else? No. Silver Slugger at DH. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. wins his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th Silver Slugger in our time here. Yastrzemski. I wish we had Yastrzemski. Kai Ashton wins it at 1st. Hold on. So Vlad at DH. Ashton at 1st. Hold on. Kai Ashton 1st base. This is our first time. Hold on, let me see this. Bazana 2nd base, obviously. This is our first time winning 3 Silver Sluggers since Guerrero Jr., Freeland, Alex Freeland, and Riley Green. So Vlad, Freeland, and Green. We won 3 Silver Sluggers back in year 5. Now here in year 11, Vlad, Ashton, Bazana. Are there any more? Let's see. No, that's it. And there you go. Whew, what a year for the awards. What a year for the awards. Let's make sure that's all right. There you go. All right. And our record again, it was, what was it? 108 and 54. 108 and 54. I love filling out the Excel sheet, and I look forward to filling out the playoffs part of that in the postseason to come. All right. Whew, so much to be excited about. Who are we facing in the ALDS? Yes, it'll be the Cleveland Guardians. We faced Cleveland 1, 2, 3, 4 times so far. AL wildcard in year 4, we beat them in 3. ALCS in year 5, we beat them in 6 to win the World Series, going on to win the World Series. AL wildcard in year 7, we beat them in 2. And ALCS in year 8, we beat them in 6 again, once more going on to win the World Series. So we faced them 4 times, and we've beaten them 4 times. We never faced them in the ALDS, always the wildcard or the ALCS. But now we faced them in the ALDS. So let's see, Cleveland's team here. Cleveland, Rob Castro, of course. Jesus May, Chase DeLauder, Colson Montgomery, Nacho Alvarez Jr., former Blue Jay. He's been all over the MLB. Garrett Ruiz, that's crazy, 36 overall. And for the pitching, they have Cade Horton. Nothing too crazy overall wise. Kumar Rocker, Garrett Crochet, making $23.1 million for 3 more years. 2 more after this one. Kirkering, Nieves. Okay, so moving into next episode, what do we think about our lineup? Coffee up to an 87 now. Crazy, crazy overalls. What do we think about our lineup? Is it Andino or is it Sims? Is it Harder or is it Covington? Is Harrison there? I'll go ahead and change up the lineup because we know that the game made silly things to move players up and down between MLB and AAA and all that. Souza's up to an 80 overall. We have more very difficult decisions coming in the off season and coming in the off season and probably in spring training. When we look at the depth chart here, these overalls are bonkers. Oh my goodness, we are looking good, but we have to make decisions on who's staying, who's going. A lot to think about, and that's what we'll think about after the postseason. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Leave that like if you haven't already, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. To be made aware of all of our uploads here on the channel, our live streams by hitting that bell, getting that notification when we go live. We will have the Red Wings on Thursday. We will have another live stream on Thursday with our new NHL 26 live stream series on Thursday, starting this week. Don't miss out. And then Friday, our HLM series. So 3 live streams this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Get excited for that. And of course, Red Wings in between as we're getting closer to the holiday season. Take a holiday break soon, but still more to come here in the month of December as we slowly inch closer to 10,000 subscribers. Will we get there by the end of 2025? That was originally the goal, but then I got married and the summer was a bit of a break. But we're getting closer and closer. Thanks for being here. Big moves were made. Will Gallagher stay? He's a lefty. The pitching's already a bit tight. We signed him anyways. I don't know. A lot to think about. Whew, I'll just stop it there. Thanks for being here. Have yourselves a lovely rest of the evening, and we'll talk soon. Go Jays!